Minimalist money rules you must follow to always be financially stable. What if the reason you always feel broke has nothing to do with how much you earn? What if the real problem is that your lifestyle has quietly become too expensive to maintain? Think about it. You get a raise. Your income increases. You finally feel like you can breathe. Then you upgrade your phone, moving into a more expensive apartment, eat out more often, buy better clothes, upgrade your car, subscribe to more services, take more expensive vacations, and somehow, you're still wondering where all your money went. This is called lifestyle creep. And there's something even more dangerous about it. Once you've become accustomed to a more expensive lifestyle, reducing your spending can feel like you're losing something, even when you aren't. That's where financial minimalism can completely change the game. Minimalism isn't about living in an empty room. It isn't about never buying anything. It isn't about depriving yourself of everything you enjoy. Financial minimalism is about removing unnecessary financial weight, so your money has room to work for you. Today, I'm going to give you 10 minimalist money rules that can help you reduce recurring expenses, stop unnecessary accumulation, increase your savings capacity, and build something far more valuable than an impressive lifestyle. Financial optionality. The ability to say, I don't have to. Why more money doesn't always create more freedom. Let's imagine two people. We'll call them Alex and Daniel. They earn almost the same amount. They live in the same city. Their rent is similar. Their salaries are both comfortable. From the outside, they appear financially equal. But there's one enormous difference. Alex constantly upgrades. A newer phone. A larger apartment. A newer car. More subscriptions, more furniture, more clothes, more gadgets, more expensive hobbies, and every purchase creates another cost. The car needs insurance, maintenance, fuel and repairs. The larger home needs more furniture and higher utility bills. The expensive hobbies require equipment. The subscriptions automatically renew. The closet becomes full. But somehow there's always something new to buy. Daniel takes a different approach. He asks, does this purchase genuinely improve my life enough to justify its ongoing cost? He buys good things. He enjoys restaurants. He travels. He has hobbies. But he deliberately defines what enough means. 10 years later, something interesting happens. Alex has a lifestyle that looks wealthy. Daniel has something much more powerful. Financial breathing room. Your possessions can become financial liabilities. Here's the hidden cost of stuff. The purchase price is only the beginning. A $1,000 item might cost more than $1,000. It may require maintenance, storage, insurance, accessories, repairs, upgrades, replacement, time, and attention. That's why one of the most powerful minimalist money questions is, what will this cost me after I buy it? Not, can I afford the purchase? But, can I afford the lifestyle this purchase creates? That is a completely different question. And it leads to our first minimalist money rule. Rule number 1, calculate the real cost of ownership. Before buying something significant, don't look only at the sticker price. Calculate the total cost of ownership. For example, imagine you're considering a vehicle. The price isn't just the monthly payment. Think about fuel, insurance, maintenance, repairs, taxes and fees, parking, depreciation, accessories, your time. The same principle applies to many other purchases. A bigger home can mean higher utilities and maintenance. A premium hobby can require expensive equipment. A pet can involve ongoing food and veterinary costs. A subscription can quietly drain your account every month. The purchase is the beginning, not the end of the expense. Rule number 2. Use the cost per use test. Here's a simple decision rule. Before buying something, estimate cost divided by expected number of uses. Imagine a $300 jacket. If you wear it 100 times, that's roughly $3 per use. But if you buy it because it's attractive and wear it twice, that's $150 per use. Now think about your purchases differently. A $50 kitchen tool you use every day may create tremendous value. A $500 gadget that sits in a drawer may be expensive clutter. Don't ask only, is it cheap? Ask, how much value will I actually get from using it? Rule number 3. Use the replacement test. Here's a powerful minimalist question. What would this replace? If you're buying another pair of shoes, what existing pair are you replacing? Another kitchen appliance. Which appliance does it replace? Another subscription. Which current subscription are you canceling? Another jacket. What happens to the jacket you already own? If the answer is nothing, you may not be purchasing a replacement. You may simply be accumulating. And accumulation creates financial drag. Rule number 4. Add spending friction. The easier it is to buy something, the easier it is to spend money impulsively. One-click purchasing. Saved payment details. Shopping apps. Constant notifications. Limited time offers. Personalized advertising. Everything is designed to remove friction. So, create your own. Try a 24-hour rule for smaller discretionary purchases. For larger purchases, wait longer. Remove shopping apps from your phone. Unsubscribe from promotional emails. Don't save payment details everywhere. Keep a wish list instead of immediately purchasing. Make unnecessary spending slightly harder. That tiny amount of friction can interrupt an emotional buying decision. Rule number 5. Don't upgrade just because you can. This is one of the biggest lifestyle creep traps. You receive a raise. Your brain says, now I can afford better. But affordability isn't the same as necessity. Before upgrading, ask, would I still want this if nobody could see it? And, does this improve my life or simply increase my monthly expenses? If your current phone works perfectly, you don't automatically need the newest one. If your current car is reliable, a newer car may be a luxury, not a necessity. Every upgrade should earn its place in your budget. Rule number 6. Follow the one in, one out rule. Want to prevent accumulation? Use this simple rule. When one new item enters, one similar item leaves. Buy a new shirt. Donate or sell one. Buy a new pair of shoes. Remove one. Buy a new kitchen appliance. Evaluate whether an old one should go. This rule does something psychologically powerful. It forces you to recognize that your home has limits. Every possession occupies physical space and often financial space. Rule number 7. Automate the money you want to keep. Minimalism isn't just about spending less. It's about making sure the money you don't spend becomes wealth. If you wait until the end of the month to save whatever remains, you may discover that nothing remains. Instead, make saving automatic. When income arrives, direct a predetermined amount toward emergency savings, investments, retirement, debt reduction, other financial goals. Then live on what's left. Pay your future self before lifestyle spending expands. The exact percentages should depend on your circumstances. But the principle is powerful. Make saving automatic. Rule number 8. Define what enough means. This may be the most important rule of all. If you never define enough, more will always look necessary. More money, more space, more clothes, more gadgets, more travel, more luxury, more upgrades. So ask yourself, what does a good life actually require? How much housing is enough? How many vehicles? How many subscriptions? How many clothes? How many vacations? How much entertainment? How much income would make you feel secure? And what would you do with money beyond that level? Because once you define enough, you can stop running a race that has no finish line. Rule number 9. Spend on experiences and values, not status. This doesn't mean experiences are automatically better than possessions. The real question is, does this spending reflect what I genuinely value? If travel matters deeply to you, budget for travel. If family time matters, prioritize it. If health matters, spend appropriately on it. If learning matters, invest in education. But be careful when your spending exists mainly to communicate status. Because status spending has a dangerous characteristic. There's always someone with more. If your happiness depends on appearing wealthier than other people, your spending may never have an endpoint. Spend according to your values, not someone else's scoreboard. Rule number 10. Measure wealth by optionality, not appearance. And here's the final rule. Stop measuring wealth by what you own. Start measuring it by what you can choose. Can you handle an unexpected expense? Can you survive a temporary loss of income? Can you take time away from work? Can you change careers? Can you start a business? Can you say no to a bad opportunity? Can you help someone you love? Can you invest when an opportunity appears? That's financial optionality. Money gives you choices. And choices are one of the most valuable forms of wealth. The raise that never created wealth. Let's return to Alex and Daniel. Alex gets a 20% salary increase. He's thrilled. But within 6 months, his expenses have also increased. A better car, a bigger apartment, more restaurants, more subscriptions, more shopping. His income increased, but his financial margin barely changed. Daniel also receives a raise. But instead of immediately upgrading everything, he makes one decision. I'm going to keep most of my old lifestyle. He increases his savings and investments. He allows himself some lifestyle improvement, but not proportional lifestyle inflation. 5 years later, the difference becomes obvious. Alex may have more things. Daniel has more options, and that is the central lesson. Financial stability isn't created only by earning more. It's created by creating a gap between what comes in and what goes out. That gap is where savings, investments, emergency funds, and freedom can grow. The minimalist money audit. Now let's do something practical. Take your last month's expenses. Divide them into 3 categories. Category 1. Essential. Housing. Food. Utilities. Insurance. Necessary debt payments. Category 2. High value. Things you genuinely enjoy and that align with your priorities. Perhaps travel, fitness, education, family activities, hobbies. Category 3. Financial noise. Things you barely use. Subscriptions you forgot about. Impulse purchases. Duplicate items. Convenience spending. Status purchases. Lifestyle upgrades you don't truly value. Now identify your top 5 sources of financial noise. Don't try to eliminate everything. Choose just one. Cancel it. Reduce it. Replace it. Or create a rule around it. Then redirect that money toward your future. Now here's the question I want you to think about tonight. What if becoming financially stable isn't about learning how to buy more intelligently, but learning how to need less? Imagine reaching a point where a raise doesn't immediately disappear, where a new purchase doesn't automatically create 5 new expenses, where your home contains things you actually use, where your monthly commitments are manageable, where your savings grow automatically, where your investments keep working, and where you can say, I have enough. That doesn't mean you stop enjoying life. It means your money finally starts serving your life instead of controlling it. The 30-Day Minimalist Money Challenge. For the next 30 days, try these rules. Week 1. Track every purchase. Week 2. Apply the replacement test. Week 3. Cancel unnecessary recurring expenses. Week 4. Redirect the savings toward your financial goals. And throughout the entire month, ask yourself one question before discretionary purchases. Will this increase my freedom or increase my financial maintenance? That question alone can change your spending behavior. Now I want you to leave the comment below. Complete the sentence. My new definition of enough is. Maybe it's a debt-free life, a fully funded emergency fund, more time with family, the freedom to change careers, the ability to travel without debt, or simply having peace of mind when the bills arrive. Your answer doesn't have to impress anyone. It only has to be meaningful to you. If you found this video useful, like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with someone who earns a good income but still feels financially stressed. And remember, minimalism isn't about having nothing. It's about making room for what matters. It's about reducing unnecessary financial maintenance. It's about stopping lifestyle creep before it consumes every raise. It's about buying with intention, saving automatically, investing consistently, and defining what enough means before the world defines it for you. Because true wealth isn't necessarily the biggest house, the newest car, the most expensive phone, or the fullest closet. True financial wealth is having choices. The choice to stay, the choice to leave, the choice to take a risk, the choice to rest, the choice to help someone, the choice to pursue something meaningful, and perhaps most importantly, the choice to live your life without every decision being controlled by money. So before your next purchase, pause. Ask, do I need this? Will I use it? What will it really cost me? What does it replace? And finally, does this purchase move me closer to the life I want or further away from it? Because financial stability isn't created by one giant decision. It's created by hundreds of small decisions. And when those decisions consistently favor margin over excess, value over status, intentionality over impulse, and freedom over lifestyle inflation, something remarkable happens. Having money gradually becomes the default outcome of how you live, and that is the real power of minimalist money rules.